Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Dan Delaney here, coming to you from Brookville, Maryland. Hope everyone's enjoying the first couple weeks of this 2014. I know I'm super fired up, and I hope everyone's out there just doing whatever it takes, to reach all of their new goals, all their resolutions, and doing whatever it takes to make themselves happy. I just wanted to take a couple minutes today and go over, some questions I've noticed to become very frequent with some clients of mine with my business as I am beginning to educate them and really try to arrange and set up the best tax-free retirement strategy for them that I can. And the number one most common question I come across first is how is my money going to be at zero risk? How am I going to keep in this economic time, we've had the 2001 dot-com crash, we've had the real estate market crash, and now people are just really uncertain about what's going to happen next. Between our national debt, Social Security, and what's going on with healthcare reform, it is really, really scary for many people, and putting their money at even any kind of risk is not really something most people are looking forward to do. So, the way I like to explain this to them is that, unlike any variable retirement accounts, stocks, bonds, mutual funds of any kind, the money that you use in these tax-free retirement strategies are not actually invested in any in particular company, and at risk based on the performance of those companies, like those traditional retirement strategies work. We're actually able to take advantage of indexing. Now, what is indexing? So, it is a way to, kind of take the weight off your shoulders, remove any worry and the need to constantly check from day to day on how your account is performing. Just being worried about, did the market crash today? Oh my God, did you hear what happened to Disney today? Oh my God, all my stocks there. What am I going to do? But, it is passively managing your accounts in a manner that has been successfully outperforming most actively managed mutual funds. And you wonder how that is possible. Well, the reason it's at zero risk and can generally outperform these traditional models of funding your retirement is, first, being that your money is never directly invested in any particular company, as most traditional tax advantaged retirement accounts are. Instead, your money earns on the annual interest credit of, say, like the S&P 500. And for example, if the S&P does, say, 9% in say 2014, that's the interest you're going to gain on your account. If it lost at the end of the year, say it went down 12%, your actually minimum gain is going to be 0%, which is your below ceiling. You can't go any lower than zero. If the market crashes, whatever your principal was prior to that negative interest average at the end of the year, your principal is going to remain intact. Which leads me to the next, one of the next incredible features, which is the lock-in and reset. And since you can never lose money, this feature, really makes some of the best use of compound interest that I've really ever seen myself. And to keep it really simple, stupid, whatever you gain at the end of the year is added to your principal. Say, like, again, we'll just use 9% again. Say you gain 9% and you get to the end of the year, that's going to add to whatever your principal was at the beginning of that year and lock in. So what that means is that at the beginning of the next year, say at the beginning of now 2014, that interest that was added to your principal now becomes your principal. So now moving forward, whatever happens in this future year is just going to be new interest added onto that new solidified principal. So it's incredible because when you have losses, the amount of time you have to take to catch up can be devastating and really just force you to work much longer than you really should have to be able to have the money you desire in your retirement years. I don't know about you, but is that unbelievable or what? I don't know anything else that can really perform like that and really give you stock and mutual fund like gains, but keep you at zero risk. Tune in next time, and I'll be able to explain to you how you're able to access all of this money actually completely tax-free when you're actually ready to retire. It's incredible enough to be able to grow this money year in and year out and never have to worry about losing a dime. But now you're telling me that when I'm 65, 50, whatever it is you want to retire at, when you have enough money, that Uncle Sam is getting absolutely zero of my money. That just blows my mind. And that's what really fires me up about what we can do here. I hope you guys stay safe out there on the roads, stay bundled up, and have a good rest of your month. Go 2014. Cheers.